Dyer's ban. Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds. Radiance ban. Dyer's ban. Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds. Radiance ban. Dyer's pick. Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds. Reserve time. Radiance pick. Tide Hunter. Radiance pick. Dyer's pick. Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds. Dyer's ban. Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds. Reserve time. Radiance ban.
Well, that's...
seconds to go. 5 seconds. Dyer's ban. Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds. Reserve time. Radiance ban. 10 seconds to go. Radiant's pick.
Zeus.
Dire's pick.
Tide.
Radiant's pick. Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Centaur War Runner.
Dire's pick.
Juggernaut.
Radiant's ban. Dire's ban.
Good evening, Dota fans. We're here with a game between Australian Mafia and Spartans.
10
We're
seconds
almost
to
at
go.
the end of the draft. Australian Mafia is quickly banned out.
5
Medusa
seconds.
after being destroyed late game by the Medusa, but she was
Reserve time.
about as farmed as a Medusa possibly can get. Silencer, just an annoying hero in general. Skywrath, he did a little bit of work in their last game, but I didn't think he was scary enough to ban. And Tinker, who everybody hates Tinker. Spartans have banned, and Australian
Radiant's
Mafia have
pick.
banned on the Ancient Apparition. Spartans has banned the Death Prophet, Morph,
Dire's pick.
versus Anti-Mage and Drow. Australian Mafia has picked IO, CM Tiny Jug. It's questionable why Spartans didn't ban Tiny after the Wisp first pick, but that's not my decision. Juggernaut and Jug's. It's interesting picking the Void into the Jug because Jug can actually Omni Slash and do
10 seconds
some
to
of
go.
his skills through the Chronospheres. So
5 seconds.
we'll see how that works out for Spartans. Spartans has a Tide, Ogre,
Reserve
Zeus,
time.
Centaur, Void, so Tide in the offlane, I'd reckon. Actually, it's weird. Centaur, they have a weird lineup. Tide or Centaur could be in the offlane. More likely Tide, but who knows? This is a bit of a weird draft. If that's the case, well, I don't even know their lanes. And Australian Mafia picks up the Doom. It'll be interesting to see how Spartans lanes this, because I think they have just a weird combination of offlaners and mid heroes.
That's the spirit.
So we'll go through our lineups as we have the traditional start of the game pause. For Spartans, we have Voir Dire on the Ogre Magi. We have Roken on the Void. We have Sheik, your booty, ha 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 on
What's
the
with all the
Centaur.
scribbling?
Peonies on the Zeus, and Lady Fennec on our Tidehunter. And for Australian Mafia, we have Kelso on the Tiny, Feeding MMR on the Juggernaut, Lurk on the Wisp, Kobe on the Doom, and Linnea on the Crystal Maiden. We have a pause. Jug is drawing in the bottom lane. I don't know exactly what they're drawing for, but we'll wait and see. I like how, because of my lag, I get these weird like fractal drawings. It's kind of entertaining.
Alright.
Okay, we're unpaused, so let's see what everyone's getting. Wisp's gonna be rushing an urn with the 2 gauntlets. Again, starting Mafia, busting out Captain Bamboo as a courier. Doom's item build, he's gonna be a laning Doom, not a jungle Doom. Or I could be wrong. But I think normally you'd go Ring of Protection if you're jungling. And he's got a ward, so yeah, he's think they're dual mid, of course. Juggernaut has pretty standard items. I think default build. Hyde's gonna place a ward. Let's see.
30 seconds to go.
They both have both wards up top, which is a strange choice, but so Spartanz has lots of control over this room. For some reason I thought the Centaur was on the opposite team. Doom just gonna weird. He's gonna actually go into the river to place his work.
And they're off.
But ping him out. DD in bottom, which Dire has four heroes around it.
Got a feeling this is gonna be
Tiny
good.
gets it, so as they break off in their mid, so they're running dual off lane, dual mid, which CM Jug is a really potent combo. As they're going for it right now, they're hiding and block that camp, which is smart play, although and I guess Doom had the 200 gold, so wasting carry gold would be a poor choice. Yellow's pinging out that because Doom hasn't shown himself in lane yet, so I think they think that he could potentially be jungling. He's went and gotten Thunderclap, so a tomato creep as his first creep to devour. Bring that up. They're waiting for Void to get too aggressive, although the Ogre took Ignite, which is good harass, but they're waiting for one to overextend to just Frostbite into Blade Fury. Let's see how mid lane's going. Zeus gonna have an easy time because this is one of the few lane matchups I think where Zeus actually has a better attack animation, because his animation does genuinely suck. Not much going on. Just Swimming Knights being checked out as harassed. Keep the aggression low. Dire's pushing this lane quite heavily. I guess it's part of their strategy. They did block. Well, they blocked the full gamut, so I don't know. And then, of course, he's gonna go check to see where the person is. I guess they could have been dewarding. Zeus has a bottle of 2 minutes, given his starting items. It's okay. They could have accelerated that just by pooling them tangos, and he's probably not gonna get harassed early.
I won't give them the satisfaction.
Up in top lane, Tide Centaurs, they're both good offlaners, but dual offlane seems weird. Especially if they don't think they're going to be able to kill this Doom. Wisp got a stick, which I don't know about. I guess against Zeus actually it's a good choice, because Zeus spams spells really quickly, so good sustain for the 2 of them. Jug pinging out the Ogre to get initiated on. Jug's now finished a PMS, which should help us just keep up the aggression, not be too scared of creeps anymore. See, I'm getting some pot shots on. Avoid. Don't dive this Jug. You can't do it. Pinging out the Crystal Main again, which it works. Stuff's happening on top, but and Doom's not really in trouble. Just it's Doom.
No.
He can survive. Everyone's still just kind of pussyfooting around what they're doing. Tiny got the bottle, which I think is a mistake. Wisp with the bottle is better because you can offer similar regen. With Wisp just has you can then double regen. You can tether in, but that's just my opinion. Being played Wisp like 3 times. Yeah, everything's pretty static right now. Everyone just farming. Doom gets gashed, but easy, just scorched earth away. Bottom. Zeus pings out. Zeus just needs a little bit more XP and he could get the kill on the Wisp, but Wisp's going back. Let's see what happens. Ogre stacking, but Void. He's getting gone on. Could this be first blood? Oh, so close. So close, but this could turn around. Oh, yeah. Turn around. No, he doesn't take out. Void has time walk in 3 seconds.
Radiant's bottom tower
He's
ain't a
gonna
pretty
time out
sight
forward.
right now.
Oh, still outside of range. I am gonna get a pause. Zeus is thinking his leg, which is terrible timing, but so Jug has movement speed, so Void doesn't. He'll have enough mana for another time walk, but at that point they'll be like here, and I don't think that Void wants to go on that one. Ogre slow 2. CM is like slower than somebody with 2 broken legs. That center is in the dire jungle. I don't know if he's scouting out or just because I don't think they can gank the Wisp tiny, so I don't really know why he's so deep. He is well on his way to. He's skipping boots to go straight for. I can't. Hood of Defiance. So I don't know how I feel about that choice. Another pause. Still paused. All the pauses in the world. Okay, Zeus is reconnected to the game. Let's see what happens. This Jug probably won't die because he's just faster than. Oh, Void did
Alright,
that.
carry on.
And Void just did it, which is a smart choice. So 5 minutes in, still no kills. Everyone's just kind of farming, doing whatever they want. Let's see if we have a hint of why.
Thanks.
I'll just salve up. Works. A Wisp and Tiny both got bottles. That's a lot of gold scoring. Good Frostbite, but good jump away by the Void. Good speed. Nope, still not first blood. There's this combination.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
Haven't been able to put the pieces together. And good regen for the Wisp. Oh. I think with the Jug and CM have to be a bit more sneaky. Yeah, with the CM doing this is a better choice. No? What are you doing? Now you've exploded something. I do not know why CM has a clarity. But got a regen rune, Wisp. They're going and
That's the first blood.
There's the first blood. Just caught the tail end, but
Was only a matter of time. Radiant's mid
probably
tower's
Avalanche
getting banged up.
toss. But ping's bottom. Jug's still pinging. Just stuff. Nothing top lane.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
So Tiny and Wisp are just creep skipping. Applying good pressure here.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
So, oops, still nothing down here. So, could be an early tower for
Radiant's mid tower could use a
top. Oh, we
hand.
got the stone. Gosh, but not enough follow-ups. I think that was just overall a waste of mana from both heroes. Oh, wow. I turned my back and think
Radiant's bottom tower's seen better days.
Oh, dies to the tower. So now with all those big top, we got a bunch of damage to slow and doom on the Tide Hunter. That's but they don't have the follow-up. Could he take out? He does take out to the doom. So, but I guess that's something. It still gets kills. Still gets the graph moving in Australian Mafia's favor. Zeus is level 6 now, so, and pinging out the rune, of course. No vision there, but Ignite, just harass this poor CM. About Jug or Ogres. Not using a stun. I guess Ignite is a lot more damage. 42 over 7 seconds versus 120 nuke. See, I'm just gonna go back to base because he's no HP.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
Doom has Doom back up, so look to see what he does with it. Zeus ult. Just
can't run.
oh, got the CM kill. Right, she was hitting that base low on HP. Forgot about that. And down the bottom, Jug gets going on. He just spins. Oh, but the Corona Void is gonna take some damage now that the passive didn't get it disabled, but Do they have? Could they go all the
Radiant's
way?
mid tower's getting banged up.
No. Jug escapes with 30 HP. Doom. Wow. Unfortunate. And wow, CM actually got the Void kill after the Void dove. I missed that. Good plays. Kind of. It was just a misplay by Void. I don't think that he should have dove. But whatever works. Whiff's gonna pop this regen, which will fill the back to full health. Ogre has no HP, or no mana, pardon me. He's gonna place this ward. It's kind of a bad ward placement. Putting it over here a little bit gives you, just because right now it's shielded by the tree, which I immediately see him place another ward directly on top. I got the Skype issues again. Okay, so back here. So where the CM places the ward is a bit better, because where this is the vision, like if I obscure Radiant's vision, it doesn't. So go to Dire Vision.
Radiant's
This
bottom
ward
tower
has
ain't a
this
pretty sight right now.
different cone where the Radiant ward doesn't quite have the same coverage. So a bit of a mistake by the Ogre.
Dire's mid towers
They
have
got a wrap around here. He's got a spin. They know that Chrono's down. Oh, Void gets out, and Ogre's dead, and Void's dead. And could we go for 3?
Radiant's bottom towers seen better days. Have fun trying to bust down Radiant structures now.
And 2
Radiant
souls gets
lost
the
one of them
Juggernaut,
bottom towers.
and they claim the bottom 2. Get gushed, so slow. He doesn't have enough mana for this song, but the double edge, which does almost everything, and Sam with just the Nova. Oh, Sam gets the kill with his Nova. That's a solid play.
Cold hand in
Good
mine.
choice to turn around. His Doom has absolute free farm up here. 64 last hits at 13 minutes. He has Midas, so he is like, his net worth is 2k above Tiny, and Tiny is just a little bit above the Jug. So all 3 of Australian Mafia's cores are above Spartan's cores. So they're looking pretty good right now, and I think both teams have pretty good late game, just depending on how they play
Radiant's
it.
mid tower's coming apart.
Wisp relocate, so got 3 coming in on bottom. Tiny goes,
Radiant's
done.
top tower's hurting.
They can't quite get it. The Centaur pops his ult, which yeah, he's dead. Ogre does have boots.
Somebody's on a roll.
He has CM with the auto attack. Gets a kill. So
Radiant's mid tower's been disowned.
decent play, or good play by Australian Mafia. Gets Solo kill with the relocate plus. They take a Radiant did deny the tower, but it's a bit more map control in Australian Mafia's favor. So overall, good fight. Top 2-1 hasn't had merely any pressure applied to it. Let's see what they're doing. Tides doesn't have any gold hardly. He's so poor. Like,
Invisibility.
he's gonna have a really slow blink dagger, probably 20 to 25 minutes, which is just really bad. Tide's going in with his Invis rune. I think they're gonna try and ravage the Doom, but again, Centaur showed himself. Yeah, Tide's gonna ravage. Okay. They're gonna, oh, the stomp. The Zeus ult does literally nothing, and he pops, then relocates with the turnaround here too, and Centaur ults him away. So they committed a ravage for attempted a solo kill and did nothing as Tiny and Wisp go back to their home and native land in mid. They're pushing top still now. Jug ults, and now he gets spin to win, which Void does have chrono up, I believe. That, oh no, it's down. So for 50 seconds, when did he use it last? Oh, Tiny comes back and gets the throw. And Doom onto the Ogre, so dead Ogre. And Wisp gets a Tide Runner. Wow, Australian Mafia is just cleaning up here. Goes for a 4-for-0 trade, and they're gonna take this top tier tower.
Radiant structures like
Tiny
this.
creep skipping, just
The Dire
give
best
them
do something about that bottom tower.
easy tower.
Radiant's top tower is in
Yeah.
bad shape.
And that's done.
The
So
Radiant lost the
really,
top
really
tower.
strong fight from Australian Mafia. They're just 4 for none and takes
Radiant's
the tower.
top
So
tower is taking hits.
Gold graph, like, wow, just showed just a consistent decline. 10,000 gold lead at only 16 minutes is just insanity. Very good work by Australian Mafia. Same 10k XP lead. So, and even the net worth, like Centaurs, their highest farm is half as rich as the Doom, and even the Wisp is catching up to the top farmed Spartan heroes. So it's starting to look a little bit rough for Spartans, but we'll see if they can't get a good fight around the Chrono and Zeus ult to turn the tides a little. They are going to in the Roche. The healing ward doing a good job. But they do have and Zeus ult comes in, and they did have a ward here that would have scouted out from here. And Centaur ults in, stomps nothing, Ogre dies. So wow, Dire's already win. Dire already has one, and ults. Doom gets the Doom off on the Void before he can pop Chrono. Jug gets an ult off on Centaur, who's dead, and Doom gets the kill on the Void. So wow, another 4-for-0 trade. Roche is still alive, and Australian Mafia just head back in to clean it up. So they can't contest. Did Zeus die in that fight? No. But now, at this point, even Wisp has surpassed the Zeus and the net worth, and
Roche.
so
Immortality.
Tiny has an 18-minute Eggs and Aegis, which he's pretty much unkillable for a little bit. Well, lots of potential here. Let's see what they're gonna do with it. Tiny's gonna chop some creeps down with his tree axe. And get some grass, but again, there's a rune. Wisp's kind of being greedy with the runes, but Tiny really should have his bottle full right now. Centaur, 5 fuck, even CM is within arm's reach of their net worth, which would be really bad to see. Just like this Tide hunter is so incredibly poor. Tide is really not the best hero, and of course, literally every single time we see it down here, again we see it up here, just a pair of wards, and even at the beginning of the game we had them here, just Radiant ward, Dire ward, same healing, Dire, Radiant, and we had again Radiant, Dire. They're initiating now on touch of stomps, and Douglas gets blown up. Wisp catches all of his balls, but misses on the the Void Chrono. Tiny miss with the avalanche. That's first death. Gets a decent toss, although tossing the CM would be nice. Ooh, just short. They need to go the opposite order. Tide does have Ravage. Oh, good stun by the stomp by the Doom. Chucked. Got Air Doom here, getting chucked up for the slam. And I think they're gonna pressure this tier 2 bottom tower now. Tide does have Ravage, Void doesn't have Chrono. Zeus has his ult as well, so big bit. Centaur doesn't have his ult for the initiation. So we will see what happens. This tower will fall. It's just getting decimated.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now. Radiant's gone and fortified their
and they back,
structures.
which I think. Ooh, don't do high range.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
Oh, Tide Ravage, Dire gets the tower.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Void's Doom, even though he has no ulti. Oh no, sorry, Void's
That's forward and roll.
the Doom gets a stomp kill on the center, and same Mafia. Wow, good deny by the Void, denies Doom that little bit of golden.
Radiant's
And
bottom
same
tower
Mafia's
seems
pushing
better
high ground
days.
in 20 minutes. They've had, and Juggernaut's doing a really
Trouble
smart thing in
brewing at
pushing
Radiant's bottom tower.
this lane while his so they're being able to only Australian Mafia only needs to fight 4v5, and they're still taking fights. So
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
it's a really good play by them. So let's see as they push this.
Radiant's mid tower is getting
They
banged
can't
up.
defend this at all. They don't have any spells, no ults at all. No chrono for 5 seconds. They do have a chrono soon. Initiation in the toss right away.
Radiant's
That's
top tower is taking
amazing.
hits.
And chrono's up, but Void could die. Void dies before he could get off the chrono. That's so unfortunate. That could have turned the fight around, but now Tiny's in too deep. But Quiff's doing his job and keeping Tiny safe in face of danger. So again, just a 1-for-0 trade, but they have applied pressure everywhere, and now they're looking to take the top tier 1 or tier
Radiant's
2
top
pardon me,
tower's hurting.
as well. Tiny is gonna go buy a Hyperstone, I think, maybe. No, he's gonna grab a run. Juggernaut already has his eggs
Radiant's
completed.
top tower's in bad shape.
So Zeus going for eggs, but he's pretty far away. Tide has no
Radiant's
items
top tower's
whatsoever, which is
hurting.
a shame. Ogre's just stacking Sadie's masks to have a regen. Void has his ult, but doesn't blow it, which is intelligent. Juggernaut has his the Chrono, which that's an okay Chrono. This thing, the Stomp was unnecessary given he was already stunned. Oh, and the Doom just comes in level death down the Void, and Tide gets doomed, so he can't even ulti, which is a really good choice by the Dire team. Tide's done.
Two Radiant's top towers taking
They're
hits.
diving. So diving. Doom gets out. So
One
it's
less
your
top
take.
tower for the Radiant.
So still, they're gonna play pressure. Doom, Zeus is gonna apply some pressure, and wow, two crits just makes
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Oh, yeah. Jug went. Oh no, Omni's
Somebody's
left.
cooking.
Gets one. Still not.
Radiant got one at the top tower.
Almost got the. Almost got it. Don't really know why. The Ravage, but
The first flying
really
at Radiant's
good.
top
Relocate
rags.
out by the Wisp. Gets him. And so.
Radiant's top
Assuming
rags
Mafia
ain't
got
gonna
the
last
top
long.
2-1.
Dyer's
and
bottom tower's getting the
They're
business.
looking to apply pressure to the racks, but Tiny out.
Guess what's happening
Just
to
gonna-
Dyer's bottom tower?
That was actually a good relocate in, pardon me, from Wisp. I didn't realize he was. I forgot that he had just respawned.
Dyer's bottom tower's getting the
Dude.
business.
Oh wow, Void goes on the stage, but almost. Void almost dies. Zeus ults. Gets 2. So, bit of a turnaround from Spartanz. Just get a few return kills, gets good influx of gold. Like gold we actually, wow,
Radiant's mid tower
25,000
could use a hand.
That single fight just earned them. The last few fights just earned them 5k gold in terms of net worth. So comeback seems unlikely, but it's starting to have a chance at least. They're looking for Roche, but Roche isn't up. Roche. This isn't even first time counter. They have to wait another 30 seconds for the initial timer to expire before they figure out before 8 to 12 minute timers gets decided. Jug's pushing in bottom, so Mafia's keeping up the lane pressure, which is good. Tide's just finally finished Arcane Boots, and he has 1k gold, so he has the possibility of finishing his Wind Dagger.
The Dyer might
Sooner
want to
or
mine
later,
the top
but
tower.
I don't think it's kind of a really poor time. Roshan spawns in 2.5 minutes, so about
Dyer's
the
top tower's
28
getting
minute,
beat
28
down.
30 mark, he will be back alive, ready to be killed off for Dire or Radiant's amusement. CM and Jug are now together pushing bot in. CM pretty much is his 4th staff, which is good. Jug has some pretty aggressive items, and relocate from Tiny Wisp. They get the and Jug just killed Tide, but the Chrono on the Wisp, which is actually wow. Zeus ult. Tiny goes over. Wisp didn't reload. Wisp untethered.
6 in a row.
And
2 down.
there goes Void. Wisp did untether the Tiny before relocating, so now Tiny's just gonna go ham, and Spartanz calls
Radiant's
the
bottom
GG,
tower in a pretty sight
which
right now.
8 to 28. This was
Radiant's bottom
definitely
tower's done
one-sided
for.
affair. Very good
Radiant
execution by
structures must have been
Australian
fortified.
Mafia.
Radiant's bottom
Get
rags is
2
getting
basically
hammered.
4 for 1, 4 for 0 trade.
Get low to Radiant's bottom rags. Radiant's
Nobody's
bottom
accepting the
rags.
GG apparently.
Done.
Tide those are Ravage. I think there's
Radiant's top rags is running out of
I don't
time.
know. Yeah, drops low. Switches its stuff.
Radiant's top rags ain't gonna last long.
And Tiny's going ham in the base.
Yeah.
Dies. Dies back. Jug with gold. Jug on the wrong side of
Radiant's
town.
top rags is running out of
This is
time.
when throw happens.
Somebody's on a roll.
Yeah.
The Radiant's top rags didn't
But
make it.
Tiny Gate takes the top. And we have another fake GG drama. But it happens. They obviously haven't watched RD2L League where there's literally 2-minute GGs. Okay, so more GD. I think people need to be taught how GD works. But okay. So Dire has 2 lanes that are free right now. So, or 2 racks down. Dire's taking 2 racks. Speak.
Radiant's mid tower's getting
The
banged
initial
up.
on the Jug, they have a lot of ability with Juggernaut. And Wisp Tiny relocates, and possibly the world's shortest relocator.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
Oh, got out. Tiny had under like 200 HP. Dire's not really focusing on pushing their 2 lanes.
Radiant's
but they
mid
don't
tower
really
could
have
use a hand.
much ability to. So. See what's happening. They're just waiting mid. They are pretty much suffocated in their base, which is tough to know what to be able to do in this situation, and especially when like Tiny's very tied with the 4-man Ravage, and then look at the chrono, but Jug got his ult off. This is really bad, and it's indirectly a 5-man CM falls, but Zeus gets doomed, and
3 down.
he's
Radiant's
dead.
mid tower ain't doing so good.
That's 4 or 5 dead.
Radiant's mid ranks is taking a
Definitely GG.
Radiant's mid
Center
ranks
is
is
the
out
one
of the
alive,
picture.
and don't think that he is really avoiding the
Radiant's
buyback.
mid ranks ain't looking so hot.
Good.
Radiant's
Mega
mid ranks.
creeps.
Dire's got a case of them naked.
And the real GG comes out. Australian Mafia is showing a really strong showing, having a really strong showing against Spartans. Winning this game with relative ease. I'm not sure if there's a game 2 in the series. If there is, I'll be back. Else, thank you for watching.